ASMR video. Gonna mostly be talking about my day, which was a pretty good day. It was my day off. I did a quick little thing of work in the morning, but it was a pretty leisurely day, and I tried a few different things that I haven't. I don't know, few. That's a bit strong of a word. I tried one new thing today that I haven't tried before, which kind of started the day off a little bit differently, and I'll get into that. I woke up pretty early, I think. I don't know if it was 6 or 7, which is probably not early for a lot of people, but it was early for me because I typically work nights, and I woke up naturally at that time, and I ate breakfast, and I quickly went to work, where I just had a little bit of things that I had to do with vacuuming and some raking of leaves at a seniors building that I do some maintenance work at. It wasn't a full day. It was very quick. And after I did that, I came home and I showered, because I figured I wouldn't shower and then go and do yard work. I might as well just do it after. So I had breakfast, did that, came back, showered, and then I decided to go and try a coffee shop, a local coffee shop, and it had kind of like a niche kind of vibe to it, where it was like an old library in the back kind of thing, and it was very vintage. It was a very vintage coffee shop, and it was nice. It kind of smelled like old books, but I like the smell a little bit, and it had a very calm, kind of serene vibe to it. There's people of all different kind of walks of life in there, but they were all kind of simmered down and very relaxed, and just kind of either reading or on a laptop or having like some kind of little chit chat. And I don't need to over describe a coffee shop to you. You've probably been to one. I would assume that you have, but it's not really my go-to. I don't do it a lot, but I felt it was something that it's a Saturday, and I've always been kind of curious about that particular one because it had that nuanced vibe to it. And I went and I checked it out. I had a green tea, and I think they mixed some different herbs in the bag. It looked like it was a house blend. It didn't look like they bought it like that. It looked like they kind of tied off like their own bag and put it in there. I think I know what it was. It was green tea and jasmine. There might have been other things in it as well, but that's what they said it was, and it kind of made me sleepy. I don't know if jasmine is meant to have that effect, or if the two together, the jasmine and kind of like the antioxidants in the green tea, kind of make a relaxing type of, like it was almost sedating in a way, kind of the opposite of effect of caffeine, and which was really nice, but also it was kind of like, what's going on here? Because when I was drinking that, it was like 9:30 a.m. or something, so I wanted, a bit of caffeine to start the day rather than a bit of like a sedating effect. So it was kind of the opposite of what you'd hope for, but at the same time, it was quite lovely, quite relaxing. So a little bit of rain outside, and I was kind of just sipping that tea, and I was looking out the window, and there's rain on the sidewalk, people passing by, and it was a vibe. There's books there. I quickly looked through the books. There wasn't anything that I liked. particularly. There was an old, but not like impressively old edition of the Lord of the Rings. I think it was like in the 70s, so it's like 1978 copy or 1975 copy. So it's like, oh yeah, it's something, but it's not like an original copy or anything like that. Not that I'm hating, but it's kind of, it's not overly impressive is what I'm getting at. I'm not like a big nerd with kind of fantasy stuff, but I have been in the past, and the Lord of the Rings trilogy I've probably seen twice or three times. I prefer it over the Harry Potters, for sure. I think that was a debate online a while ago, but I always feel like something's wrong with me if I get into those debates. Like, I feel like some kind of, like, I don't know what the word is, but I guess I never really thought it would look good on me if, like, I was super into, like, Lord of the Rings or something. Like, I guess kind of because I've grew up around, like, more conservative, kind of working class people. It might seem weird, but I think everyone's into it anyways. Something like that. Anime is really popular now, and I don't hate on anime. I don't hate on anything at all, and I think it's good to have some kind of either gaming or fantasy type of thinking and creativity in your life. So I don't know why I took the ramble that way, but that's just kind of what came out. I guess probably because one of my older sisters used to roast me over my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff, so I'm kind of self-conscious about liking Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. But like, I'm not super into it, and I haven't seen it in years, so I mean, that's not really fair either. But anyways, I'm rambling, which is the point of this, so that's good, but that was a little bit incoherent. So there was books there, I had the tea, and then I kind of sat there for a while. I think I was probably there for like an hour and 20 minutes or something, and so about maybe 45 minutes in, I started getting hungry, and I ordered breakfast. They had breakfast there. I had a English muffin with some eggs on it, like an English, like basically breakfast McMuffin thing that you get at McDonald's, but it was a little bit higher quality and probably less processed bacon and things, so it was nice, but a little bit more money, and I think it was a smaller portion too, but it was quite nice. I probably should have ordered two, but it is what it is. It's good to stay a little bit hungry, I think. Never get too gluttonous in life, but so that was the beginning of my morning. It was a slow-paced morning. I kind of was listening to like 1970s music, like Steely Dan, and I think there's some 80s music in there too, but kind of like that kind of cool guy sound, 1970s, like Steely Dan, and there's a bunch of, I don't remember, but it was kind of, it was a new playlist on YouTube that was kind of just recommended to me with the algo, so I don't know many of the artists' names, and then I went to ZZ Top in the 80s playlist after that, but it was kind of like just drive around and kind of be mellow type of playlist. It was nice, and I'll need to get gas tomorrow. I'm running low on gas. But after the coffee shop, I went to the gym, and it was a very relaxed kind of start to the workout. I did just a little bit of treadmill, some planks, and some stretches, and I kind of went into it easy. I don't know if it was the tea and just kind of the rain and kind of the slow start to the day, but I didn't do anything intense when I was at the gym. I did do a little bit of calves, and I did some arms. And when I was working out, I remembered something that Lee Haney said. Lee Haney was a 6-time Mr. Olympia. He was right after Arnold, I believe, and then before Dorian Yates. And everyone's body is different, but he said something, stimulate, not annihilate the muscle, and that was kind of my mood for the day. I was kind of just getting a very light pump, getting some blood into the muscles, taking it easy, and I think that's probably the way to go about it. Like, I've been doing the opposite for a very long time, just going hard and doing slow negatives and heavy weight and low reps, and I'm going to reverse that and do the opposite, because I think that would stress the central nervous system quite a bit. And if you're a power lifter, that would not really matter, because you'd be doing less volume, heavier weights, and you'd be getting in heavier and more calories, so your nervous system wouldn't be as taxed. But if you're a bodybuilder, you'd probably want to keep the weights lighter and do heavier and do more repetitions, so you don't tax your central nervous system through like heavy deadlifts and things. So I think I was kind of doing the power building thing for way too long and burning myself out doing that, doing 5 to 8 reps heavy and trying to do that like 6 times a week. Is probably the worst possible routine you can have unless you're on like steroids and things like that. So I think I'm going to go down the path of stimulate, not annihilate the muscle from now on, and just kind of, because I'm doing work anyways where I'm doing like labor work, so I mean, I already have like a base through that. I wouldn't call it like a bodybuilding base, but like I'm already doing some work already and taxing the nervous system. And another thing with taxing the nervous system too heavy is it kills your appetite, so you can't really get the food in to grow. It can affect sleep and mood. So I mean, the stimulate, not annihilate thing kind of stuck in my head. It was just something I thought of today that Lee Haney said once, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but it worked for him, and obviously he was on other stuff, but they all were, and it still worked for him. So I want to give that a go for a little bit, and if it doesn't work, I think then I'll just pivot and I'll go from the lightweight high reps, and then I'll kind of reverse it and go low reps and heavy, and kind of do a little bit more powerlifting type stuff, but not as many times during the week. So I'll try kind of this lightweight bodybuilding thing, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try the powerlifting thing again and just kind of switch sports almost a little bit. But the power building medium that I've been doing forever is not really making me excel in either direction, so I think I'm going to just choose this way and then see where it goes, and then if it doesn't do anything, I'll go to the other direction. But I can't just be doing this like middleman stuff anymore in the gym, because it's just I'm spinning my wheels and it's not getting me anywhere. It has in the past. I've done a lot of different workout routines in the past and different diet plans, and I've changed my appearance and kind of how my cardio is and my strength is like many times over. Like I've had many different builds, and I've had experience doing it, but I've been kind of just doing this medium that doesn't go anywhere, and it's kind of like this, just going through the motions now, and I gotta switch it up and try something new. And if it's to take it a little bit easier and kind of just try to find my footing again, then I'll just do that. And after that, I went on a relatively quick nature walk, and I filmed a quick nature short. It's only like 8 seconds long. I'll put it up. It's of a creek. It's quite nice, actually. The creek is going relatively slow because of the season. There's a slight bit of rain coming down. I'm not 100% sure how noticeable it is in the video, because it was that kind of very fine light rain that's almost like just like not even there type rain. And then on the sides of the creek were tall, I believe willow trees. I think. So I think they were birch. And they were quite tall, like 100 feet tall or whatever, and the leaves are falling down, and they're about half naked right now with the yellow leaves on there. So it was quite a nice shot. I had it from above looking down. It's a shot that I've had on this channel before, and I could even make a time lapse of it if I really wanted to, because I've shot the same scene in the summer when the water is right down. I've shot it in the winter where it's frozen over, and I've shot it in the spring where it's running real fast at the high water mark, and I've shot it now in the fall with the leaves, so I could do a time lapse. I just have to go through my videos and pick them out and do that, but I don't see a point to unless people are interested in seeing it, because the shorts that I've been posting haven't been getting as much views as the videos now, which is odd because on this channel, like historically, if I could even say that, it's always been the shorts that were getting the huge views and the videos that were kind of not. I have 1 or 2 videos on this channel from years ago when this was just kind of something else that kind of got a lot of views, but mostly the shorts were getting the views. I was getting like 5,000 on like a lot of the shorts, and I still haven't really achieved like a 5,000 view median on videos. I'm usually around 25 to 900 views on a video, depending on what the content is and what the algo decides to put out that day. I'm not an algorithm wizard. I think if you really master the algorithm on YouTube, you can put out videos that are somewhat not even appealing and just kind of seem like they go with the flow and the algorithm will fit. You kind of have to look the part to kind of grift that way. But it's just kind of picking out what you're gonna put out in the algorithm, and I haven't really learned that. I'm kind of just throwing spaghetti against the wall, seeing what sticks with this channel at this point. And right now ASMR is up, so I guess I am slowly learning the algorithm too. It's just kind of what the people want, and as well as what I want to put out. And I got into these ASMR videos a few months ago, and I've been doing them off and on, and it's something that kind of it helps me sort my own thoughts, and people have put out positive feedback on them, so I'll continue to do them, and hopefully get another dog soon, because this was a dog channel at one point, and go from there. And I've been having fun making these videos, and I looked into AI today, AI video creation, and it's not quite there to make anything impressive or entertaining for this channel, and I don't think it would speed up any of my editing or anything like this. Not that I edit these ASMRs, I just do a film one and done go, but I would like to do some video art and some creation type stuff down the road, but I think AI would kind of really help me, and AI is not quite there with the ideas that I have, because what I'm kind of trying to say here is, like, I don't have like a Hollywood studio to make like creative ideas happen, but if I input them to an AI and it can actually like decently form kind of the thoughts that I have in my head to make some kind of either cartoon sketch or some kind of comedy sketch where I can, put a picture of me in there, make me do this, and it would be somewhat funny, then that would be interesting to do. So I looked into that. It's not quite there. It's getting there though, in some ways, which is kind of creepy. Like I just had a still picture of me, like just a picture of me, and I inputted it and said, hey, make me smile and pet a dog. There's a dog there, my hand kind of went by, it didn't actually touch, so it's not there, but like they animated my face, had me like talking, there's no voice, no audio, but they had my lips moving and me smiling, and it was kind of creepy to see, but I still think it's like it's advancing so quick. It's gonna be like a few months. Like that's not gonna happen. A few years possibly, but I think it's probably gonna be like a decade, which is unfortunate because I'd really want to be doing that stuff like right here, right now. So I do hope that they're a few months away from doing all these crazy things is true, because it would help me out and it would be interesting. I would really like doing that. It would be good for the channel. It'd be good for a hobby. It'd be nice. I'd like it. But I don't think it's there yet. I think it's overstated. So that's actually what I did today after I got home from the gym, is experimenting with the AI stuff. I also picked up a math textbook. I'm enrolled in this adult learning type upgrading thing, where I'm brushing up basically, well not basically, like legitimately on high school math, and it's not sticking in the old noodle quite as well as I'd hope it would. I have a very big mental block when it comes to mathematics, apparently. I was never good at math, and I'm expecting myself to be good at math now because I'm older, which probably doesn't work that way. I thought older would be smarter, but older means older brain, and I haven't done math in like a decade or more now because I've been out of school, so it seems like it's even harder, not easier than before, so whoopsie daisies. But to brush up on my mental capacity and to maybe try to focus on something hard, and it might help my memory, which I've been kind of having problems with, probably because I was a really big stoner in my early 20s, but that's in the past now, and I can't be sad about it if I've hurt my memory or not. I'm not 100% sure if that's what did it or not. I don't particularly know if I had a good memory previous to that. I did buy a smart drug online called modafinil. I talked about it in my last ramble. I haven't taken it, and I probably won't. And if I do take it, I'm going to take like a microdose, like break the pill or whatever in like 8 pieces and take like a sliver of it to see if I tolerate it, because it's kind of sketchy. There's been good reviews and bad reviews about it online, and it's mainly used to treat narcolepsy, it seems, and shift work and stuff. They gave it to military officers and things, but I'm not really a drug guy. I'm not really a take risk guy or an experimental guy. I'm kind of like a strict routine guy, and I like to play it safe. So to take internet pills is a huge leap for me, which I don't know if I would end up doing that, but kind of the dream of what it was to me when I bought it would be like to help my math and to, sharpen me up a bit. But I don't think there's a magic pill that can do that. But I mean, Adderall and Ritalin apparently does work in some ways like that with focus and things. And this is a non-stimulant, so it's not addictive. But it's kind of just weird getting it online and all that, and you don't know how you're going to react to things. So yeah, that was most of my day. I also dried the dishes, and I put some new dishes into the dishwasher. The dishwasher is great. If you're new to the channel, I got that a few months ago. It's helped me out quite a bit. I'll fold the laundry tomorrow. I did it yesterday. It's just kind of laying around. I'm not in a rush to do it. I'm relaxing. I'm on the weekend now. I'm not trying to think about doing all this crazy stuff, chores, which isn't crazy. I gotta do it, but I need to get my relaxed time in. You need to take care of yourself. You need to look after yourself. You need balance in your life, and I need to take this moment now just to make this video to relax. Might watch a show quickly, and then it's still pretty early. It just gets dark early now because of the winter solstice coming up, and because I woke up really early today for my circadian rhythm. It also feels a little bit later than it is right now. Clock change was recently as well, so it kind of feels like this is like day's over, but it's, I'll still be up for another like 5 hours or something. So, what I'll get up to in that 5 hours, maybe fold the laundry, probably watch a show, upload this. I don't know if I'm going to upload it for tonight or if I'll queue it for tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out the algorithm. I said like I'm not an algorithm guy, and I'm not, but if I can learn it, it would be cool. But I'm not really trying to hyper focus on like the nitty gritty, like, oh, this will increase 2% here, 3% here. I'm trying my hardest not to make this channel feel like work. I'm trying to make this be like kind of like a getaway for me, where I can just kind of open up a little bit and share my thoughts and kind of just be like an open diary or vlog or whatever you want to call it, and just kind of ramble. And then if people are relaxed by me talking just random life stuff and the tone of the voice, the whispering, and this thing, it's great. And I thank everyone for watching it, and I wish everyone the very best. It's good that you're here, and I'm happy that you're here. Other than that, I guess I'll close with some well wishes and maybe a little bit about just some well wishes. And then I also want to say one thing is that I tried going to the library, but it closed early today for some reason. Okay, I gotta really end this right now, because my webcam camcorder is dying. It says charge the pack. I don't have it in the charger, so it's gonna die right now. I'm gonna say God bless all you. Thanks for watching this. If it dies, sorry. I'm gonna try to close this in 20 seconds here. Thanks for watching the channel. I love all you guys. Do self-care, drink some water, and everything will be okay. Take time to look after yourself, and I'll be back with you with another video very shortly. Thanks for watching this. God bless. Peace out.